What's up, YouTube land? Ricky here with yet another Transformers video toy review, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Generations Chromia. Now, this is the Chromia, of course, that came with the comic book, but I'm not going to review the comic. I know there's a bunch of people out there that have already done that. I'm totally skipping that portion of the review deliberately to focus on the main attraction, which is that of this gorgeous toy. I'm going to say right now, yes, I'm aware that this toy is a massive retooling / remolding of the Transformers Prime RC Robots in Disguise motorcycle mode, which I was not a fan of. I did not like it at all. But this design just works, and I am going to go on record as saying I absolutely love this toy. This one and Power Glide, which I just recently reviewed, are actually right now my two favorite Transformers toys that I have in my collection right now. This one I have a great deal of difficulty putting down and not tinkering with when I have spare time. But enough about me gushing over this toy. Let's take a look at this thing, shall we? This is a gorgeous looking, like Tron-esque cycle. The colors are definitely Chromia from the G1 style. Now, granted, she's not her van-ish thing, Cybertronian, whatever that she was in G1. She's a Tron-esque motorcycle, but I believe that she was similar to this in the IDW comics, which is why they went with this style. If I'm wrong, I know I'll get all kinds of comments and hate mail and stuff about it, but that's beside the point. She does come with one accessory, which is her rifle, which can be stored, as you've seen right there. The instructions say to store it this way, but I would prefer to just have her driving and shooting. But it's this nice little black pistol with a lot of nice molded-in detailing, which I don't think my camera's going to pick up quite well because it's black, but it is definitely there. It's a very nice pistol. Set that off to the side, and we'll focus more on the main toy, which, again, there's not really much to talk about in this mode. She does roll quite well, like motorcycles, or vehicles for that matter, should. So let's get down to the transformation. The first thing you're going to do is flip up her kickstand to make it level with her leg. Now, I like to move it up this way so it blends in with the blue instead of covering into the white, and that to me makes it look more of a solid leg. The next thing you're going to want to do is the legs themselves. You're going to want to come up here and untab this section, pull it out a little bit, untab this section, pull it out a little bit. Then you're going to want to take these here and fold them out, and mine are very tight. Pull them down. Then you want to separate the wheel section. Come around here so I can show this off. Flip the wheel in upon itself and fold up the foot and fold into the leg. Pull out the toe, flip the tire around in upon itself, and there you have two legs for the figure to stand with. The next thing you're going to want to do, and this is the tricky part, you want to make sure that you can pop that free. Then you can tilt this back, which will help free up the arms, and will also give you the room to snap down the waist, which you want to go ahead and flip this up and pull this back. Then you can snap the waist in, which reveals the head. I'm going to show that off again here. See the head? Boom. Head reveal. Which is why it was RID Robots. Anyway, you want to bump the shoulders down a bit. Now, this is where people have issues with this toy, and I don't necessarily seem to have any. I go ahead and flip this panel up here. I fold this back, take the wheel, and fold it down. And again, the backpack here, this is where most people seem to have issues with this toy. I do not have those issues. I love this figure, and she looks Chromia just screams this thing. You look here, her head sculpt is very, very nice, very, very G1 accurate. If my camera would focus, but it's being a little pain in the butt. But it's very G1 accurate. Her articulation, shoulders, elbows, ball joints, wrist ball joints, nothing at the waist. You move this out of the way here a little bit, and she does have thigh swivels and ball joints and knee bends. Nothing really at the foot, though. But it doesn't matter. She doesn't need it. She has every bit of articulation that she needs. As far as weapons go, she can hold her pistol in either hand, and she looks wonderful doing it, I think. Again, the backpack issue does not bother me as much, nearly as much as I thought it would, or near as much as it looked on Prid RC. But this figure is phenomenal in my opinion. I love her. For size comparison, so I forgot to do in the Power Glide review, I'll bring Power Glide in so you can see what the Legends class figures look like next to a deluxe figure. And then I'll bring her next to another deluxe Rat Trap. I'll stand him up. I'll be reviewing him soon as well. And you can see what she looks like compared to another deluxe. But that's basically all I have to say about this toy. She is excellent. If you can find her for cheap, which I'm trying to find an RC now because I really want to review that figure. I really want that figure. But if you can find her for cheap, or even if you have to pay retail or a little bit above retail, I strongly suggest looking her up and picking her up. You will not be disappointed. She is an excellent, excellent figure, and one needs to be in your collection. So I believe that's about all there is to say about this particular character. And this is Ricky saying thank you guys and God bless.